Hello, Aquarius. This is going to be your guidance for the month of June. This will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading or want my Instagram information, it will be down below. So we're going to get started for you guys. So I pre-shuffled a lot of the cards, and I'm going to start pulling. This is looking good. This is for the month of June. So, okay. I'm going to start with, before I even show you guys the cards, let me say this. Like the other day before I started your reading and I was feeling the energy for Aquarius, like I could hear, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Ashanti song, Rain on Me, and it felt like there was like a lot of pain that you guys were going through, and a lot of transformations and a lot of spiritual awakenings. Like I feel like for a lot of Aquarius right now, you're trying to figure out the space you fit in. Like you took certain routes and you went certain ways and you were hoping for things to pan out the way you wanted them to, right? Or the way you thought they should. Now that doesn't mean that it's not working out for you, Aquarius. It just means that you may have a detour. And when you are detoured, that means that Spirit has another way for you, a better way than what you thought, the right way was. So don't feel discouraged. You're on the right path. One thing I can tell you about an Aquarius is a strong sign, and they always know how to figure stuff out. They always know how to get to a different place. They always know how to make things happen. And you guys got for your first card the Five of Swords, right? So you see this guy on the card and then the people in the background, and he has these two swords and he's holding this. Well, where I feel like this is you, like all of these are you, right? So you're standing here and you're still holding the swords, but then there's a part of you that kind of gave up. There's a part of you that feels like this is not working out. Like I was saying, this is not how I wanted things to be, but all is not lost. You didn't lose. You see the swords on the ground? You didn't lose the battle, and sometimes we fight with ourselves and the battle is really within. So you're still standing and all is not gone, all is not lost. I definitely feel some demanding energy around you. Like Aquarius is known for being like such a strong sign and holding so much together, but sometimes you have to remember to be empathetic to yourself and be present for yourself. It's not always about what you can do for everyone else, and sometimes you have to set strong boundaries and remember like what I need is what is most important. I cannot pour into anyone until I pour into myself. So the next card you guys got is the Seven of Pentacles. And you see how he's looking down at you know, all of the things that he planted. He's kind of looking and pondering and trying to figure out what's going on, what's next, right? Well, all is not lost. You know, you may be going through some work frustrations, but I feel a lot of redirection on your journey. I feel like you're being redirected, and your redirection is because you are protected. So you may have to really ask Spirit for clarity to know what direction you have to go in next. But there definitely is work needed, but I think you also need to take a step back and look at how far you've come and what you've accomplished so far. Like, look at all that you've accomplished. Like, look at what you've built. Look at what you've been growing. But there's major changes coming for you guys. The next card you guys got is the Eagle. See from a higher perspective. The thing about an eagle is, and okay, you see on the bottom of the card it has the eye, right? So when vision is not a sensual thing, vision is a spiritual thing. So Spirit is asking you to connect within, to go within, because a lot of times our circumstances and what is around us makes us lose hope. So Spirit is asking you to go within so that you don't go without. And the eagle is an amazing bird. The eagle will attack prey 3 times its size, flies alone, doesn't need anybody else, which is similar to Aquarius. But also, let me remind you that it's okay to need someone else. It's okay to have to feel like you need to rely on someone. And you know, if you need to make a phone call, if you need to lean on someone, don't be too proud, because when you ask for help and you allow yourself to receive it, you're letting the universe know, I'm open to receiving my blessings in any form and in any way that I need to receive them. You also got the Seer. See beyond your current circumstances. So once again, like, you have to see from a higher perspective. This is really about you taking things to the next level by going within and connecting to your spirit, connecting to source, connecting to the universe. And it's not a visual thing. You see how her eye is covered? Like, her eyes are covered, and you see on the eagle, the third eye. This is not a visual circumstance. I feel like for some of you, you may be coming out of or going through like some dark night of the soul energy, some transformational energy. And once you do this, and once you allow yourself to, you know, go through whatever is happening, you need to allow yourself to flow. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're getting caught up in the circumstances and you can't get out of your head. It's like, what do I have to do next? I need to figure this out. I need to figure that out. You need to be still. You need to be still, and you need to have faith. But I do feel like for some of you, you need to ask for help and you haven't. And that's an issue because you need help. The next card you guys got is the Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. If some of you have been thinking about going into a different spiritual practice, I feel Oshun close to a lot of you. For a lot, if you have an altar, I would set up, I would make sure I put some flowers, some daisies, some honey there, because you're definitely connected to Oshun, and definitely connected very much to your ancestors. The miracles are endless. So Spirit is saying to you that when you go within, you stop going without. It's really you who's hindering yourself at this point. The next card you guys got is Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. So things are taking a turn for you, and although you've been feeling like, okay, you know, I'm losing a lot, I'm not where I want to be, I have to keep rebuilding, there's more work that needs to be done. You need to look at all the work you've done and what you've manifested so far, because things are about to change for you guys. Life is speeding up. And the thing about the antelope is fast. Like if you've ever watched National Geographic and a lion or a cheetah is chasing the antelope, not that they don't get caught, but it's pretty hard to get caught. They're extremely fast. So life is speeding up for you and things are completely shifting. I feel like for some of you, you've been seeing a lot of fives, 555, 777. Pay attention to the synchronicities around you, because you're really being called to connect to spirit more. You're on a spiritual path and you're on a different level and a different journey than a lot of the people around you. Yeah, even 111, like pay attention to the synchronicities. I know sometimes when we see them, it's kind of like, what does this mean? Or, okay, I see it, now what's next? For a lot of you, I feel like you have to flow. And when you flow, right, you're going to overcome any obstacle. When I tell you you are divinely guided and protected, I feel so much spiritual awakening for you guys. I feel a different level coming. The next card you guys got is the Sun. So when you go within and you change your perception and your perspective, the Sun comes out, and happiness, joy, great new beginnings. Another thing though that if some of you have been thinking of adopting or fostering or something like that, and obviously this may resonate with one person, but you should do it. You should do it. And I feel like it'll be good for you, and I feel like things are going to come together with that. I want to pull some cards for you from the Work Your Light deck, because I feel a lot of spiritual energy coming from this, and you're really divinely guided. The Ascended Masters are with you, and it's really your perspective and your perception that you need to change. Get in nature, ground yourself. Okay, yeah, see? The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. You're so uncomfortable because I just did a video on this on my Instagram, right? You know, when you're in the dark, it's because God is preparing you. Spirit is preparing you for the light. Spirit is getting ready to pull something out of you that you didn't even know existed in you. You know, think about when we're placed in our mother's womb from our father's sperm. We're placed in a dark place so that we can develop. You know, so even when there's a burial, right? You think when something is buried, we automatically think of when we bury a loved one, you know, and they're buried. But when something is buried, it's buried there to stay. You've been planted. There's dark around you because you've been planted and you're getting ready to sprout. You're going to laugh again. You're going to thrive again. And I'm not talking about, ha ha ha, that's funny. I'm talking about a big belly laugh. You're going to feel so happy again. It's just getting through this place, and you're so uncomfortable because, I mean, being cracked open and going through the dark night of the soul and going through different levels, like, it's hard. It's hard, but if you need help, ask Spirit, you know, like, remind yourself, like, this isn't happening to me, this is happening for me. Please teach me and guide me and help me learn what I need to. You know, your angels are with you. A lot of times they need us to talk to them. They need us to ask for help. They need us to say, this is what I need from you. This is what I need help with, so that they can help us. But you're not alone, I promise you. I promise you, you're not alone. For a lot of you, I don't think that you realize how your mother wounds are hurting you from developing and evolving to the next step, and embracing the divine feminine in you. You need to try to work on your forgiveness. Forgiveness is for you. Don't focus on trying to have a relationship with someone that you know, that's not healthy for you, but at the same time, work on your forgiveness and understand that everything happens for you, you know, not to you, like the card said. You need to get out and have some fun too. You definitely do. I'm gonna pull one more card for you guys. Look at this. Look at this beautiful card. This is what I'm saying. This is such a spiritual reading. Like, Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? I don't think you realize your potential. You need to start working on your affirmations and your forgiveness for self. Because ultimately, when you do not forgive, everything is a reflection of you. When you do not forgive others, all you're doing is carrying a burden that you were supposed to let down and let go of a long time ago. You have such a spiritual calling, and you look around and you see other people, and there's this disbelief. There's this disbelief in yourself. But you know, that's why I'm saying work on your affirmations and work on your forgiveness, because there is something in you that is getting ready to, when I say your harvest is coming, but you have to believe, you have to switch your perception, you have to claim it, you have to expect your miracles, you have to be ready to receive it. I am expecting abundance. I am abundance. Money comes to me easily. Financial abundance is my birthright. Checks are being deposited in my account. I am amazing. You know, like, you need to really speak life into yourself, because you've been feeling a bit shattered lately. But when I tell you, when you do this and you do the work, look at this. Look at the sun. The sun is going to come out, Aquarius. Just do the work. And I know it's kind of like, well, what is the work? And that's something you have to do to go within. Even if, you know, I have a client, or I'm also a certified life coach and I do readings as well. But if I have a client, I can lead, I can guide you, but you have to also do the work and go within and lead yourself. And that's your power. You have a power within you. Let me say something to you. I am not like a religious person. I was raised religious, but I'm spiritual, right? So we are humans we are souls having a human experience, right? And we get caught up thinking, oh, I'm a human being. Well, no, you're a spirit. You're a soul having a human experience. And in the Bible, though, it says, in church, I remember them saying, you were made in God's image, right? They'll say that, but no one really says how powerful you are. If you were made in God's image, do you see, like, take a look around at how amazing this is. Those trees that you see when you walk or when you drive or look out your window, that's how you breathe. The birds that are flying, God, source, universe made this. You are made of that magic. You have to tap into that magic, and you have to reprogram your subconscious mind and heal. And how do you reprogram your subconscious mind? By repetition. And one of the things that have helped me so much is my affirmations. Whatever it is you want, repeat it. Repeat it until you believe it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Let me know if this resonates. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is down below. Guys, I swear to you, When you believe in yourself, you're about to take off. Life is speeding up. I know you're uncomfortable, but man, look at this energy. And if you look back, my readings are basically timeless. So, even though I'm saying it's June, something 2 months ago may resonate with you. If you look back, I remember doing a reading for Aquarius, and the shaman came out. I don't think you realize your power. And I have chills. Spirit is so with you. Call out. It's okay, like allow yourself to cry, scream if you have to, throw a tantrum, fine. That you guys are one of the strongest signs. But it's okay not to be okay. But everything is coming. The sun is coming out. The miracles are endless. Take care, guys.